Today, the assassin who sparked the largest manhunt in state history admitted to a chilling attack on Minnesota lawmakers. The plea deal means federal prosecutors will not seek the death penalty for Vance Boelter. It was 1 year ago this Sunday that Boelter posed as a cop and went on a tear spree in the middle of the night. He knocked down the doors of lawmakers' homes, killing former House Speaker Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark. He also shot Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette several times. They survived. We have team coverage starting with Connor White, who was in the courtroom as Boelter admitted to those crimes. Connor?
Well, Frank, this was an emotional morning. Inside that courtroom, Boelter was asked to acknowledge extreme details about each shooting, all while survivors and family members listened. They heard Boelter calmly admit to planning the murder months in advance, to firing multiple shots at the Hoffman family in their home, to shooting Melissa Hortman repeatedly as she tried to run back upstairs after he'd already shot her husband Mark at the front door. He admitted he did all of it disguised as a police officer in a silicone mask. The details about the murders drawing anguished cries. U.S. Attorney Daniel Rosen says that based on the plea deal, if recommendations are adopted at sentencing, Boelter will spend the rest of his life in prison.
With regard to what it is that controls the criminal mind and what drives a criminal to want to commit this sort of brutal murder and to do it as coldly as it was done, I wonder if any of us who live law-abiding lives will ever really be able to understand that sort of motivation.
Sentencing won't be handled until later in the summer, and the Hennepin County Attorney's Office confirms their prosecutors will move forward with state charges, Frank.
All right, Connor, thank you. Boelter also killed the Hortman's dog, Gilbert, that night. They got him from a nonprofit that trains assistance dogs where they volunteered. Jason Randlett spoke with that group about how they're remembering the family. What'd they have to say, Jason?
Frank, the leader of that nonprofit where the Hortmans volunteered, says while she's glad there's some justice, she doesn't want it to overshadow the Hortmans' lasting legacy.
Justice needed to be served, and we feel like justice was served.
Mark and Melissa Hortman's names are prominently displayed here outside Helping Paws in Eden Prairie. It's here where Melissa fostered Gilbert Hortman through the organization that trains service dogs. He became a permanent resident of the Hortman home when he was deemed too nice for the job. Elisa Golob leads the organization.
We always wanted justice for Melissa, Mark, and Gilbert. And so knowing that justice is going to be served, that's something that we all hope for as the Helping Paws community.
Her memory and her work, her leadership, just her spirit.
Not only was XP Lee a neighbor of the Hortmans, he had the heavy responsibility of taking over her House seat.
We just need to continue to stay vigilant against political violence.
Golob says she doesn't want the plea deal news to overshadow the Hortmans' legacy, almost 1 year gone from that tragic day.
This week is already full with so much emotion. We're already going into this week remembering the tragedy, having to think about June 14th and all that brings. And this just compounds that. It mixes that emotion, and it just compounds the feelings that Helping Paws, the community, already has.
Helping Paws has since founded the Hortman Heroes Fund. That fund is thanks to the thousands of donations they received following the Hortmans' tragic deaths and goes towards continuing their mission of helping those in need. Frank.
All right, thank you, Jason. As we mentioned, Sunday marks 1 year since the attack that killed the Hortmans. For the first time together, the couple's children are opening up about their grief.
They both really loved being alive. Dad especially. Woke up every day so excited to do the big stuff, the little stuff. My mom was so proud of herself. She had worked so hard to get where she was. They just loved it here.
We have a half-hour special honoring what was lost on June 14th and how people are trying to move forward together. You can see that Sunday at 10 p.m.